Hey, all right, everybody, how is it going? Now, I'm sitting here in a Nissan Leaf, and it's got a problem with the front shock absorber on the driver's side. Now, this problem is on every Nissan Leaf as far as I know. This is the second generation Nissan Leaf, and it has the same problem on the first generation Nissan Leaf. And the problem is that the front shock absorber top mount, which is sort of concave, is that the right word? It fills up with water. It fills up with water and it goes rusty. And then when the time comes to actually take the shock absorber off, if you need a new one, because you might need a new one in a certain amount of time, it's really hard to get the mount off because it's gone completely rusted solid. Now, for some reason, which I show later on in the video, and it has been raining this morning and yesterday, the passenger side one doesn't fill up with water at all. Even when it rains, it's dry. But the driver's side one fills up with water completely, and it goes rusted solid. So let's have a look what it's all about. Let's go and have a look at the actual shock absorber. Now, I'm doing the one thing that any new owner of a Nissan Leaf should do. Get some WD-40, get an old brush, get some old pair of pants, get a vacuum cleaner, like a wet and dry one, and then take this cover off by here. And you must have seen this on videos before, because for some reason Nissan haven't changed this from the second one, from the first one to the second one. But if you look in there, I don't know if you can see in there like that there. If you look in there, this was full of water in here, full of water and rubbish, because all the water comes down here. It goes on there. Look, it's just a thing there where the water can fall through. But it's like a little swimming pool. It's like let me get out of the way. It's like a little swimming pool in there, and it fills up with rust and water. And look, it's going to be difficult to get that nut off when it's all rusty later on, isn't it? So I'm going to clean it out the best I can now with some WD-40 and a brush and an old pair of pants. Really old pair of pants, I should say. Not freshly worn today, really old ones. And I'm going to clean this out. Now, this side, for some reason, this side doesn't suffer as much. I don't know why, but this side, look. That side seems to be okay, but it always seems to be this driver's side seems to be the worst offending article. And that was full of manky water. Anyway, there's some stuff down there as well I can vacuum out. I can see right down there, some rubbish down there. I mean, really, I should take this whole scuttle panel off and clean it all out in there. Maybe I might do that another day. But anyway, you can buy caps to put on you as well. But I don't know why Nissan didn't put caps on themselves to save people a lot of headaches later on. Now, for some reason, I didn't finish that video off. I just sort of ended it without any conclusion. Now, that was filmed about 6 weeks ago. Now, if I look back in there now, I don't know if you can see that there, look. We can see water dripping down into it. It's filled up with water again. So it's a really bad design. Why didn't it come with why didn't that come with a cap on it or something from the factory? Now, I don't know if the other side is the other side filled up with water? Let's have a look. Let's just check the other side. By here, it must be water in that one as well, surely. So look. Look. There's no water in that one, look. That one's completely dry. So I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why that is. But that one's dry as a bone. And this one over here is completely full of water. So now when I cleaned that one out in the last video, I filled that up with copper grease. But it looks like it's sort of washing the copper grease away. So it's not very, very good design. No, I did go on eBay and buy caps to go over them, but they didn't fit. Right, so there you go then. If they'd put like a small cap on top of that shock absorber, like a plastic cap, it would have saved the problems, because it's in the first generation Nissan Leaf as well, and they didn't sort it out in the second one. You can go online and buy caps quite cheap to pop on top. I bought some that said it were for a Nissan Leaf, and they didn't fit. They cost about £3 something, and that's why they probably didn't fit. But I have seen other videos with people who've bought different caps, popped them on there, and it stops them from rusting. But the trouble is, that's already rusted. I've cleaned it off the best I can. I've covered it in copper grease, but it's still gone all rusty and manky because it's always full of water. It's always full of water. So there we go. The only solution is to put a cap on top, which Nissan should have done in the first place. Anyway, if you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!